I try my hardest to I always like, you know how people build apps and they think about the end user? So it's kind of like I have that same mindset when it comes to making music, you know. It's like because it's a shared experience. Yes, you're putting yourself on record and on wax and whatever the case may be, and it's coming from you, but I think like you gotta give something that people would be drawn to so they can experience more of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people see the iceberg, that they see the top of the iceberg, but they don't see everything that's underneath. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like there's so much for that iceberg to get to. You're only seeing like especially for artists, right? You're only seeing like the past 3 to 5 years of our work when it comes to like the mainstream or when it gets hit to the forefront. But there's like years and years of just ideas and thoughts and failing and success and like just weaponizing your talents for years and years and years, you know? One of the things that sticks out is like kind of like we talked about earlier, it's kind of like knowing the end user, knowing the listener, knowing that as a musician, like this is going to be like, I'm like, imagine if I never had the chance to go to North Dakota to share an experience with someone who might who might hear my music. So I have to give them that in audio form, and I have to push everything that I can. So that experience for the first time is going to be something that they want to listen to and something that they're going to cling to, you know? So thinking about the fan or thinking about the listener and their emotions first. When it comes to thinking outside of the genre and outside of the box, it's like, where do you think music comes from? Like, we're supposed to like trade paint. We're supposed to blur the lines, especially a music like rap, where we pull our creative versions on so many things and we do it so well. It's like, imagine if like the hip hop forefathers and elders said you can only use break beats and you can only use samples to make music. We wouldn't get a Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't get we wouldn't get a Neptunes. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't get any of these people. So it's like, I personally think there's a place in hip hop for everybody, you know? And if it's not for you, it's not for you. But as a musician and as a creator, I think it's in your benefit to just listen to what's out there and try to absorb everything. Because that's what we do as musicians. We try to absorb everything, try to figure it out. We try to break it down and put it together and make something new out of it. I was on a Clubhouse chat, and everyone is on a Clubhouse chat for like whatever their avenue is. I was like, my first Clubhouse chat that I actually like was into was it was talking about the Coen brothers and Quentin Tarantino, right? And they were talking about their movies and all that kind of stuff. And it was like Quentin Tarantino, he didn't have a traditional film background. He worked at a video store and he just watched movies all day. So in a sense, he's like us. He's like a producer, right? All right, I'm gonna see some kung fu shit. I'm gonna see some Western shit. I'm gonna see some like French New Wave stuff, some Italian noir stuff. I'm gonna put all that together and I'm gonna make the shit that I make, you know? And look at what he's brought out to the world, you know what I'm saying? And look at all like how his music or how his films have gotten where they've gotten touch crowds and avenues that you think, oh snap, like why is the RZA in a like a Tarantino movie? You know what I mean? So it's like that's our job, to blur the lines and to just take everything in and absorb as much as we can.